Hi guys, welcome to Knowledge Base. Let us look at the applications of bimetallic strips. In the first instance, what is a bimetallic strip? A bimetallic strip is made by bonding two metal sheets with different thermal expansivity. So they expand or contract at different rates when heated or cooled. Now let's take a look at what I'm referring to. This is what a bimetallic strips look like in the normal state. It is two metal, in this example, made of steel, the blue, and brass, the brown. Both of them are bonded together, but they have different thermal expansivity. What it means is that when heated, they expand differently. Brass has a higher thermal expansivity than steel. So when you subject them to the same temperature or subject them to the same heat, the brass expands more than the steel. So this is what happens when the bimetallic strip is heated. When heated, a curve is created. That is because the brass tend to expand more than the steel, and so it wants to go longer than the steel. Because they are bonded together, it creates a curve. And looking at this curvature, you'll agree with me that the outer curvature is longer than the inner curvature, which means that brass is expanding more than steel when subjected to the same temperature. On the other hand, when both are cooled, the brass also cool more than the steel, and so it reduces in length more than the steel, and it forms this sort of curvature, meaning the steel is now longer than the brass when both are subjected to the same cool temperature or when both are cooled. Now that we've known what a bimetallic strip is, what is the application of bimetallic strip? These are the applications of bimetallic strip. One, as a thermostat, like in electric iron. It is the application of a bimetallic strip that is used in an electric iron to create that turning on and turning off of the electric iron by itself while you are ironing. It is also used as a mechanical device like in the balance wheels of clocks and watches. Lastly, it is used as electrical devices like in miniature circuit breakers. So as electrical devices, it is used to break and open the circuits under fault condition when excessive current is flowing and heat is generated. Looking at these applications, we are going to take the first one, and the only one we are going to take in this example is that of an electric iron. How does the bimetallic strip work in an electric iron? So this is the setup. This is our electric iron drawn up here. Let's look at the parts. These are the cables connected to the source of power supply. This is the hot plate of the electric iron. This is the resistive element. So when the electric iron is connected to power supply, the current flows through this metal at a point called the contact point C, and it continues to flow through the bimetallic strip, which is this, and then it flows into the resistive coil that heats up the electric iron, and the hot plate becomes hot. This is the control knob of the electric iron, and this is the bimetallic strip. The bimetallic strip in this case is made of iron and copper. Copper expands more than iron when heated up. So we are soon going to see how the operation works for electric iron of this nature. So now that we've known the parts of the electric iron, let's see how the bimetallic strip operates. So this bimetallic strip is what we have brought out here for clarity and for the explanation purpose. This is the hot plate of the iron at the bottom. So when the hot iron is heated up, this is the normal condition of the bimetallic strip, making a contact with the contact point, which is this point here. And because it's making a contact with the contact point, the circuit is closed, and so the iron comes on. When the iron comes on, heat is generated at the hot plate, and the heat heats up the bimetallic strip. When it heats up the bimetallic strip, it begins to curve, like we saw previously. As it is curving, it begins to lose contact with the contact point. The temperature gets to a particular point where it completely isolates from the contact point and creates an open circuit. Because this point is now open, the electric iron trips off. When it trips off, what happens? It begins to cool down. As it is cooling down, the curve begins to return back to its normal shape. it returns back straight until it makes contact again. The moment it makes contact, it comes on again and it starts heating up. So you see that the making and breaking of the bimetallic strip as the hot plate is heated and the heat is taken away is what causes the coming on or the turning on and off of the electric iron. So the electric iron turns on and off as a result of the expansion of the bimetallic strip and the cooling of the bimetallic strip. I hope this explanation was useful and you enjoyed the class. Thank you very much for watching and look forward to more of this kind of videos on this page. Goodbye and see you in our next video.